Part 5. She knows betrayal. You know, you have to be very careful with new people that come around your family because you never know what their motives are. You never know exactly who they are, where they're coming from, if they have an angle, what their motives can be. You know, if there is no motive, are they trying to develop a motive? Are they just there to get tea? What are they there for, right? I've met a lot of these people over the last maybe 5, 6 years. People who seem to be overly interested in having a role in whatever my story is or will be. I found it really interesting about maybe 2 years ago as I noticed there were just random people starting to kind of what seemed to be airdropped into my life. These people were random. Who are these people? You know? And then I realized that someone was trying to create a world around me. I realized that someone was manipulating circumstances within my story because they couldn't have a place in it. I always say, sometimes when people can't be your hero in the story, they can't be your lover in your story, they can't be your friend in your story, they choose to be the villain. And in most cases, they choose that role involuntarily because they've tried everything else and nothing else will work. So they are forced to show their hand in a desperate attempt to get the job done. We've seen this play out before with movies like The Hand That Rocks the Cradles. You know, we've seen it all, right? What's the other one? Fatal Attractions. You know what I mean? Like, we've seen this shit, right? We've seen it. These are the foundational projects that these people place their stories upon. They take on the role of the crazed, obsessive villain in order to be known in that story. They have to have a place in that story. It's the only thing that gives them purpose. So, with this particular situation, I've recognized that not only have I been bamboozled financially, not only have I been bamboozled as far as my reputation is concerned, I have been completely cloned. And I believe that the other versions of myself are living a better life than I am. I have been placed in a position where I have been forced to live a life that is impoverished in order to balance the scales. there can't be good unless there's bad, and there can't be bad unless there's good. At some point, what goes up must come down, and when you're all the way down, there's only up from here, right? All these different things we tell ourselves to help give reason to why we think the way we do, give ourselves hope in one way or another, right? But I recognize that in many ways, that even the truth is a lie. And the experiences that I've had have given so much truth to something that my mother used to always tell me, which is that jealousy is a very strong emotion. So we must be careful, and we must always remain humble, because there's always someone lurking in the shadows with eyes green with envy, seeking to destroy that very thing that gives you joy.